What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills, and in today's video we're going to be addressing solo players because just like me, I play solo, and I'm sure a lot of you guys play solo. I play solo about 90% of the time, unless I'm doing legendary and the raid. Those are the two activities that you do need a team for, but most of the time, whether I'm doing heroics, challenging, hard, normal, story, I usually play solo about 90% of the time, and then the other times I play with friends. Just like some of you guys who don't play with anybody, this video is going to be for you. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be playing DCD on heroic. I am going to put this mission on heroic for you guys. I am going to be running my rifle build, so any of you guys who are wondering what build I am running, you can find that in my TU8 playlist. Go to my website, right? If you go to Nothing But Skills on YouTube, you can scroll down. If you're on PC, you'll see that I have a Division 2 playlist, but there's also a playlist menu. Click on playlist. I have Division 2, I have tips and tricks, I have Hunter Mask, but there's a build playlist, and I have every single build on here, from rifle build to LMG to a sniper build to AR builds, healer builds, skill builds. Those are my most current builds I have right now, and as I continue to add more builds, they will go in that playlist. So that's just right off the bat. I know a lot of you guys say, what builds are you using? It's the rifle build that's on there. Now I'm going to put it on heroic, and we're going to finish this. It's going to take about 14 minutes from start to finish. So in 14 minutes, we will be done with this mission. Now I wanted to show you guys this because a lot of people were a little bit worried, because in the patch notes, they did say that difficulty was going to get harder for solo players in challenging and heroic missions, which I found out to not be true. So one thing I'm going to point out is the enemies seem to have a little bit more health and armor, which they said, right? But they tend to do a lot less damage, so you can take more shots. And if you guys know what type of builds I like running for my DPS builds, I run glass cannon. And what does glass cannon do? It makes you take 50% more incoming damage. But I really didn't feel it. I really didn't feel it as hard as it was prior to title update 8.4. I feel like the damage decrease that they said they were going to do makes the mission almost a little bit easier, because I still hit really hard with my rifle build. So as long as I play tactical, I play like I usually play with this build, since it is a glass cannon build, I really felt that the missions were just, they got a little bit easier, because doing heroic in around 14 minutes, you know, some of them you can do a little bit faster, some take a little bit longer depending on who you're fighting. Black Tusk always seemed to be the hardest faction to fight out of all the factions, but I mean, I was doing this one with the polarity event on, so I did this mission prior to doing this mission without the polarity event. I did the polarity event with it, and I think my time was about 15 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I finished this one about 14 minutes, so about a minute and a half I shaved off on the time. And I wasn't even really pushing that fast. I was going through, I was just killing the enemies, just trying to make sure I stay alive. It was nothing too crazy. And I think this is a good thing though, because I know a lot of players, they were complaining about heroic missions. They were saying they were too hard. They were saying challenging missions were too hard. And I did challenging missions prior to this. I felt that it was perfectly fine. I felt that the heroic was harder, but I still felt that the heroic was easier than prior to 8.4. So I feel that even though they have a little bit more tankiness to them, they do a lot less damage. And with me saying a lot less damage and I'm running glass cannon, some of you guys who aren't running glass cannon, you guys are probably really going to notice the big difference between the amount of damage they're dealing towards you. I already feel like I get hit pretty hard, right? I already feel like they hit me pretty good when I have glass cannon on. But I imagine most people who don't run glass cannon, who don't like that extra 50% damage coming in, well, they're like, you know what? I actually could feel the difference, and it felt it felt like it was in a good state. I want to say nothing too crazy, nothing too hard. Some people might be upset and feel like it's a little bit easier than before, and they like the challenge. I really have no complaints though. I can't really say anything bad about it. I feel that they don't hit me as hard, so for me it's a little bit better. But I was always running glass cannon anyway, so I had to play from cover. I had to use the barriers to my advantage. I had to shoot using cover a lot, right? It's a cover-based shooter, so I was playing it like a cover-based shooter in PvE. And with the rifle build, I still think the rifle builds hit really hard for PvE. So if you guys are looking at doing a DPS build and running glass cannon, I think you guys might enjoy it, and you guys might realize that, hey, this is the way to go if I really want to run it. So I really hope this is a sigh of relief for a lot of you guys, because in my last video when I talked about the patch notes, and I specifically talked about how it said it could be difficult for solo players in challenging and heroic, or more difficult. People got like, why do they hate solo players? Why are they doing this to me? But I just wanted to clear that out. And I even saw some videos saying that it's going to be harder for solo players. It's not harder for solo player, guys. It's 100% not harder for solo players. I did challenging, I did heroic. Challenging seems super easy. I did heroic. That felt easier than what we had prior to 8.4. So I think all of you guys are going to enjoy it. If you guys try it out, if you guys have a really good build, if you guys start working on your builds, you guys should be able to knock out this content. Definitely, if you guys have any questions on builds, if you ask me in my build videos, say, hey, look, I'm having trouble with this, I'm having trouble with that, what can I use for a substitute? I try to read those comments as best as possible. Another place to communicate with me to get more information is my Discord. If you guys haven't joined the School of Skills Discord, well, in the description, sorry, in the pinned comment, I'm going to put the link to that for all of you guys to join. I think we have almost 6,000 members. We might have already passed 6,000 members. We grow daily. I think we get about 100 to 200 new members daily. So if you guys want to go over there, there's looking for groups for Xbox, there's looking for groups for PS4, there's looking for groups for PC, there's groups if you would just want to do hunters, if you just want to do the raid, if you just want to play, there's a safe house in there. So you can go in there and talk. We have other chat rooms in there so you guys can go in there and be part of the community. A real chill community. My mods are always on top of it to make sure we have no kind of toxicity in there. So if you guys ever feel like you're being threatened, or if you ever feel like you're in trouble in there, just let one of the mods know and they'll take care of that if they haven't seen it already and haven't took care of that person. But yeah, so make sure you guys go join that Discord. Don't forget, if you guys ever want to catch me live, every now and then, I don't stream a lot, but I do stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/nothing-but-skills. You can go follow me and then make sure you hit the heart so when I do go live, you guys get notified. That is a place to catch me live. Also, I do have another channel, another YouTube channel. If you guys haven't noticed already, it's called Nothing But Skills Plays. Yes, youtube.com/Nothing But Skills Plays. Now, it is a smaller channel, but I do like to play different games on there. But recently, I've been posting a lot of Division 2 content. So if there's some content that you can't find on my channel, my main channel, you might be able to find it on that channel. But yeah, this video was really just to talk about the solo players, the difficulty level, and let you guys know you guys are in good hands. You solo players, you guys should be perfectly fine, if not a lot easier. And I've talked to other solo players and they have told me, hey, I'm having it's a lot easier for me to complete these solo missions. So take it from me, take it from them. If not, just try it out for yourself and I'm sure you guys will be fine. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this so that way you can see that I did not wipe. It was a complete run on here. There is no commentary on this one. I didn't record any commentary on this one, but the mission lasts about 14 minutes, so we have about 7 more minutes to go in the mission. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this. But before I do go, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bell on so when I do release a video, you guys get notified. Enjoy the rest. I'll see you guys later. Nothing But Skills out.
Emily's the head of the Outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer initiated. Data transfer completed.
Clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the Outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are...
Here they come. Be careful.
You will suffer.